This is a complimentary video guide to the cam slides.
Okay.
Click on this link to download our part from the Onshape CAD.
Wait. But when I download it, what do I name it?
Right-click the part and name it something like elevator plate.
Wait, but what format?
Save it in step format.
Okay, yeah, alright. Okay, what do I do next?
Next, open your Fusion 360.
Alright. Okay.
Under File, click Open from My Computer, and select the file you just downloaded.
Okay, should I create a setup? Or?
Go to the Manufacture tab and create your first setup.
Okay, alright. Okay. Should I worry about the machine? Like what machine?
Don't worry about the machine. Your operation should be milling. The orientation should be Z-axis and X-axis.
What about the three dots
also
right there?
click these 3 dots and save as user default.
Okay, but what's the biggest face?
The Z-axis will be the biggest face here.
Okay. Wait, what lines can the X-axis be?
The X-axis can be this line or this line. Doesn't really matter.
Where's my origin?
Your origin should be at model box point. Make sure to save this as user default. Place your origin in the bottom left corner always. Before we start camming, we have to import the tool library. Go back to the slides, click the tool library link, and download it.
What's next? What do I do next?
In Fusion, click Tool Library. Right-click Cloud, hit Import Libraries, and select the file you just downloaded.
What about my first operation?
Let's make our first operation. Under 2D, click Bore.
Alright. What about the 4mm How end mill? What about that one?
Open the library you just downloaded, and select the 4mm How aluminum end mill.
But should I change any of the settings in feeds and speeds or no?
Don't change any settings in the feeds and speeds. Don't change anything under this tab either. In geometry, click a circular face of one of the small holes. Make sure you have select same diameter and only same top height cap. Save them as user default. In heights, make sure your settings match mine. Hit Shift, press down on the scroll wheel, and move your mouse to rotate to the back face. Select the back as your bottom reference. Set your offset to -1 mm and save this as user default. Make sure your numbers match mine and leave this last tab alone. Let's call this 1-4mm bores. Next, we're going to cut our big bearing hole. Click 2D Contour and select a new tool, the 6mm How end mill. Under Geometry, click the circle. Under Heights, just like before, we're going to Shift, scroll wheel, and rotate to the back and click that as our bottom reference. Click on the Passes tab and make sure these numbers match mine, and that sideways compensation is set to left. Select multiple depths and change the maximum roughing step down to 0.07 inches. Save this as a user default. Make sure use even step downs is also checked and save that as user default too. Check the stock to leave box and set it to 0.006 inches. Then check the smoothing box. Under linking, uncheck lead in and lead out and check the ramp box. Make sure your settings match mine. Name this something like 2-6mm contours. Next, duplicate this operation to make a finishing pass. The original operation is a roughing pass, which means its purpose is to remove 99% of the material. The finishing pass removes that last 1% and leaves a really shiny surface after it's done cutting. Edit the 3-6mm finishing. Under Passes, uncheck multiple depths, change stock to leave to -0.001 inches. Under linking, uncheck the ramp option. Next, we're going to duplicate that finishing pass, with each one cutting a little more material than the previous one to ensure a tight bearing fit. You can find an explanation on why we do this in the slides. Finally, duplicate your 2-6mm roughing pass. Edit the duplicate and clear the contour selection by clicking the X. Then select the edge of the part. Name this something like 4-6mm cutout. Congratulations, you've just finished camming your first part.